так сказать, темные в осаде.
Hey guys, and welcome to the stream. Welcome back to the WEC. That's right, it's Kane's Wrath time. And by the way, if you're watching this video, real banger on Bike Crush's channel last night. Shy versus Futurama. Of course, we're going to be doing our best to bring as much content as possible. There's been so many good games. Of course, we are now in the twilight hours, so it's just going to be me and the Americans doing some Rising League. Yes, it's Rising League, but as we saw before, the last couple of Rising League series we saw were very entertaining. So we're going to get rid of this map ball here. Here we go. We have Hopesend and we have MapleReaper. MapleReaper is back. This is the first time I've casted Hopesend, but we did see MapleReaper play before, so we're going to jump into this game. Okay, they're all ready to go. I like to make sure these Rising League guys are all good because sometimes they say, let's play, and then like 45 minutes later they're not playing, but I've made sure I've hustled these guys. Okay, so now, while just the connection is reasserting itself there, has he got that? Disable VoIP and commentary. This just helps the connection a bit better. I don't think we'll need it. Yeah, sometimes when you have those on, it can speed up the connection there, so it doesn't have to worry about as much. Just waiting for MapleReaper, which should be perfectly fine because I've connected to him before. But yeah, this is going to be Hopesend. He's currently in 3rd position, whereas MapleReaper is 2nd bottom. So MapleReaper needs to... Actually, is MapleReaper here? I think he might be Alt-Tab because he's not Xing up and he's got a big fat cross on him. So unfortunately, come on MapleReaper. Let's go. I think he's Alt-Tab. Anyway... if Hopesend wins this, if he gets a clean sweep, he will go to the top of the table of Rising League A. If MapleReaper loses, he probably won't move at all. But if he wins, he can look at moving up a spot. But yeah, I think Hopesend, judging by the results and what I've seen, it's going to be Hopesend is going to be the favorite. And you know, this is what I can cast live right now. I much prefer casting live than casting replays. Replays are nice, but there's just something about live that just always does it for you. And great, we spent 45 minutes waiting for MapleReaper to X up, and now as soon as we're ready to start, he's gone again. He's AFK. This makes me a bit angry, especially when you put in so much effort to hustle these guys up, and then it's like, They finally get online, they finally X, so you go to start the stream, or you come back a minute later, it's like, oh, I need another 45 minutes. I'm sure he'll be fine. I'm just getting a bit frustrated because, again, you put a lot of effort into getting these going, and then late night in Germany. Okay, we got another message. What's going on? He's not there. Oh, he's bugged? He's not there. He's just sent me a screenshot. Yeah, he's bugged out, yeah. Yeah, and that's the thing, right? He's trying to rejoin, but he's not rejoining. There's something wrong. Actually, there is some work being happening on the server, apparently. I think that's due to happen, like, today's Sunday here in Australia, but it's only early. Well, it's not super early. What is it, like 10 o'clock or something? See, I think it's going to be going down. Come on, MapleReaper. Don't do this to me, buddy. We might have another series after this as well, because there's some other players that have said they should be available within the next half hour, 45 minutes. And that if they're here early, they'll wait for us. God damn, I don't know what he's doing. I honestly don't know what he's doing now. He's just gone. Now I'm getting frustrated. Why is Dankson here? Alright, we got another message from him. Crash logging back in. Yeah, I wonder why. His game crashed. Oh, so I should be dual streaming on Twitch. I could probably check that while we're waiting. Let's have a look, see, crazy. Here we go. Yeah, network area, you reckon? Yeah, live. Nice. I haven't combined the chats yet, so I was supposed to look into that, wasn't I? And I didn't. Watching you for years. She just wants you to say hi to A Bella. A Bella. Well, hello, A Bella. It's pretty easy to get a shout out when there's only 15 people watching. Also, I think he plays on a laptop. Oh my god, who plays on a laptop? So at some point in time, MapleReaper will come back. I honestly don't know what is he doing? This is the worst thing as well, because I sit around waiting for them and they keep saying, I'll be 2 minutes, I'll be 2 minutes, and then an hour later they're still 2 minutes, or they just disappear, and then you finally get them in here and you hit start stream and then they're like, you know what, I'm gonna go screw around again for another hour. We had him X'd up and now he's gone. MapleReaper. Want to see some Kane's Wrath? Oh, I'm getting a message from him now. He can't reconnect to the server. Oh my god, now we've got to screw around. So apparently, yeah, again, they're doing work on the server today, but I wouldn't have thought it started yet. Come on, mate. Yeah, I know, I'm sitting here, he's go, go, go. Oh, I can't get back online. And then look who his. Oh my god. And this is just the big circle jerk, yeah. Alright, let's go. Come on, Hopesend. And now Hopesend's gone. Lord willing, let's go. Go, Hopesend. He's not here. Oh man, I don't want to alt tab again and come on. Finally, okay, Jesus, how long was that? I'm gonna have to check. I got an alt tab to do the scoreboard anyway because MapleReaper's gone random. Oh. If you're watching this back, obviously you just skip everything, but if you're watching it live, you got to sit through that. Traveler59. So that was 11 minutes. Oh my god, it's supposed to be like 2. All right, Traveler59. Where we go to Traveler right? There we go. Okay, starting on the north side, it is going to be Hopesend. He's playing as Scrin Vanilla. And then starting on the south side, playing as Traveler59, actually random, it's going to be MapleReaper. You might need to run Radmins. Yeah, nah. I've tried to use Radmin. I can't get... It might just be Shy that I only use it for Shy, but I just can't connect to whatever he's got going there. Oh, geez. Please, no. Really? Oh, my God. It's okay. Oh, it's a bit glitchy. Oh my god, every like 4 or 5 seconds it just stops for a second. Oh, this really is quite poor, isn't it? Anyway, we'll do our best and hopefully that disappears. One of these guys obviously has a very poor connection. Buzzers coming in. It's going to be Buzzers v Buzzers. Oh, this is really bad, isn't it? Ugh. It's just getting worse. Yeah, this is going to be tricky to commentate if it keeps glitching like that. Hopefully it doesn't, because we don't want this series to go for 3 hours. It's always a risk, right, when you cast these guys. Let's see if we can fix that up. That could be alright. Anyway, we'll try to push through it. Hopefully it's just a game 1 thing. So Hopesend, he's got his 4 and 2 up. He's going to go into the expand, maybe. No, he's got another structure coming. This could just be a power plant. Whatever it is that's stuck. He's actually queuing a defense as well. What is he actually queuing? Yeah, it's a power plant, harvester, and a buzzer hive. I'm not sure what that's for. God damn, this is awful, isn't it? Oh, MapleReaper, that placement. Yeah, maybe it is the server. Maybe we'll have to try command post. I believe MapleReaper says he does have command post, but you don't want to really be messing around with VPNs and stuff while you're live streaming, because it usually means there's a huge amount of downtime between games. But we'll stay focused on this one for the time being. Going to clean up that scout there. MapleReaper can see everything. Hopesend can also see everything. Economy is pretty similar. 5th harvester comes out. We got only 4 harvesters for Hopesend. Is Hopesend actually a little bit behind? Oh my god, he's going to go to put that drone ship down. MapleReaper has not even moved his drone ship just yet, so he's now producing something. I guess it's going to be maybe a portal. This is Rising League, remember. So it's not going to be the... it is the lowest tier league, tier 4 league. And MapleReaper is sitting down the near the bottom of his group. Hopesend is near the top of his group, though, so he's in third. If he wins this series, if he clean sweeps MapleReaper, he can take first. But a win is going to put him, I think, close, or if not in second. Oh, man, what is this? Is that it? We've lost it. I think that's it, boys and girls. Yeah, this lag is unreal. If this is a rematch, it's way too soon to make any type of judgment call. So I think this will have to be a rematch. I think we might just have to shift to command post here. And it's back. That's crazy, right? That's crazy. Like, it froze for like 20 seconds then. It's back. We'll have to see how it goes. I mean, playing on a laptop's not a good sign, that's for sure. Master Leaf placement right there. Yeah. It's a double Warp Sphere from the Traveler player. Okay, he's going to go double Warp Sphere. He's going for Seekers and Gunwalkers. Just remember, he's Traveler, so he actually has the weakest of the Gunwalker-Seeker combo, right? He's got no shields. No upgrades for the Gunwalkers. Seekers can get shards, but that's a tier 3, so you're not going to actually be pushing with that. And look at this. Hopesend's already getting the blue tib. He placed the ref over here, which is what you want to do. You want to place the ref over here because you can just move and just grab all the tibs super quickly, and then it's going to be better for the ref to be over there to refine. Just remember, once you start pumping blue tib, your economy goes up so high that you won't really be stalling on money, so it won't matter that they got to drive an extra few seconds there. Gunwalkers crossing the map. That's a lot of Gunwalkers from Hopesend. He's going to the blue tib field. He's going to find there is no harvesting happening here at the moment. And look at that. MapleReaper's going to put his drone ship down. He's got a lot of Seekers here. He's going to have to come across to help defend. Now, the Seekers ultimately, I mean, there's a lot of Gunwalkers here. The Gunwalkers could probably just focus the Seekers down, if anything else, because Gunwalkers are really tanky. And if you have enough of them, you can just break through any Seeker line. Yeah, not unless the Seekers have upgrades, yeah. Seekers are somewhat vulnerable to gun damage. He's going to call in the repair drones as well on this blue tip field, and he calls in the lightning spike. And they're going to have all the time in the world to micro this. Yeah, look at that. Hopesend going to focus down. No, he switches targets. That's a bit unfortunate. He has a repair tool on the lightning spike, and I like that because it will drastically slow down his ability to destroy that. But this is pretty horrendous lag right now. And the repair drones actually are too far back, right? He's not actually able to repair any of the Gunwalkers, so I think he made a mistake there. He's moving back now, but there's a lot of Seeker Gunwalker coming down, so he's actually going to have to leave. So he used those two support powers. Didn't really achieve much, only killed a Seeker or two, but he only lost a Gunwalker or two in return, so it's not huge. A couple of Disintegrators on the left flank here. There's only a Seeker tank there at the moment. He's just going to back off. Yeah, I think my nose is blocked. So you'll have to deal with deal with that. My voice probably sounds a little bit off. But yeah, this is pretty horrendous, isn't it? MapleReaper going to chase him back. The Disintegrators get in though, and there's no Gunwalkers over here. He actually switches targets. You know, he could have got that Harvester. He's going to try to get this Harvester now. He didn't pull the Harvesters back far enough. He should target the damaged ones before the Gunwalkers get here. Just remember, the Gunwalkers can crush, so it might be worth just suiciding the Gunwalker in to get some crushing off. Otherwise, I mean, technically, you could just focus that down. But yeah, all the time in the world to control this right now. At some point, the game will unfreeze. God, this is pretty horrendous. There we go. Gonna get one Harvester. He's going to try to go for another one. Maybe try to get some of the Seeker tanks out. Or get that Harvester that's closer, right? Is he going to get that one? He might get it. Oh, no, I don't think he's going to get it. No, this is out, so that's unfortunate. He really could have got more Harvesters there, but I mean, MapleReaper had so much time to respond to that, and because of the latency, and still doesn't get the Harvester. This is pretty horrendous. 2 dev tanks coming, that's nice. 3rd dev tank, so Traveler without Cultists or without any infantry swarm will have a bit of a tough time because these dev tanks obviously will just absolutely punch holes in Seekers and Gunwalkers, so he's going to need more than just that to take out the dev tanks, especially since the dev tanks won't really take much, if any, damage at all from those types of units as well. He has got them charged, which is very nice. Travel player still does not have a refinery down. He's a long way from a refinery. Hopesend, is he working on a second? He went for a tech center. Okay, this is the thing, and a lot of less experienced players will do this. When they get blue tip and all of a sudden they start floating lots of money, they just rush down unit production and tech, and then all of a sudden, once the blue tip is gone, they flatline, and all of a sudden they have nothing. And so you've got to be careful about that. A lot of them make that mistake where they're like, oh, I'm rich, I don't need to build any more economy, and then it's just a huge burst of like, you know, you get a quick 10 grand and then it's all over. Mechapeds. Yeah, this is pretty bad, guys. Oh my god, my nose is blocked, isn't it? No, one nostril is clean. That's good. Hopefully the other one sorts itself out. Yeah, we're going to have to... I'm not going to stream this whole series if it's like this. We're going to have to do some tests. See if they have command post. Yeah. So I do apologize. I wasn't expecting it to be this poor. I'm not sure why it's so poor. This is crazy how it just freezes for like 20 seconds at a time. And then it'll come back. It's obviously MapleReaper because he had some serious connection issues before. So I believe it's got to be him. Like he was sitting in the lobby with no con and he couldn't see us or hear us or anything like that. Is that it? I think he's done and dusted. Oh no, we're back. If the game were to end, I think I would just give this, because I think it's almost certainly MapleReaper, I would just give a default victory. Unless Hopesend was okay to replay it, I would just give the victory to Hopesend. Because, I mean, he doesn't have the blue tib down. Even though he doesn't have another ref. I think he's working on another ref. He is. He's going to have a second ref down. His economy's like wildly ahead. I mean, if MapleReaper gets the blue tip, he can get back in it. But he's going to pull all those units across. And he's going to get attacked, right? There's 3 charged devs here. Another second Mechapede is coming as well, just to lure these guys away. The Mechapede actually gets around. I'm not sure how he gets around. Because, I mean, MapleReaper has like 20 years to maneuver into position. And yeah, I don't think he's going to survive this attack. Once the devs get up the top of the ramp, they'll be able to see everything, and then they can just start blasting down these units here. That Mechapede's going to be hard to dislodge as well. He's going to have to pull these forces back. I mean, yeah, he's going to get blue tip now, but I don't think it's going to matter if he loses his whole base. The Mechapede just running along the back line, that's really nice as well. I mean, MapleReaper's not going to focus it. This whole area is going to be destroyed. I don't know about just force moving your units in. I don't think that's necessary. You're just bringing your dev tanks closer to the Seekers. You want to sort of fight at a distance with the dev tanks, but he's got so much stuff here, it doesn't matter. And the Disintegrator squads have pretty much cleaned house now. So the Disintegrator squads have cleaned up most of it. And yeah, I think MapleReaper is just going to fall here. So that could be the end of the first game. I'm not sure where the lag has gone. Lag just disappears for this big fight, I guess. Oh no, wait, it's back. And look at that, he's in the harvester line here. There's like 4 mechas here now, so all these harvesters are basically dead. And there we go, there's the freeze frame. So let's have a nice look at this battle here of this scrim combat. Look at that, the disc in there. Oh, there we go, back now. He's got shields a little bit late. I mean, most of the battle is over, and most of the units that benefit from the shield are dead, but it doesn't matter. All of his harvesters were destroyed. He's basically down to 1 harvester on the blue tip field. Is he going to hold this off? I mean, he might be able to defend it out, but I don't know how he's going to stop the Mechapedes, right? The Mechas could simply just come in here and destroy everything. I don't think he's skillful enough to actually target the head of the Mecha down. And if he's chasing Mechas with Seeker tanks, yeah, that's not gonna end well. He's just going to go over here. He could actually just go snipe the blue tip harvester. He's actually going to turn around and attack these Seekers. The Seekers, oh my god, they just evaporate to these shards, right? They absolutely evaporate to the shards. And that's going to be the end of them. The game is basically done. I mean, he's going for a hexapod. Yeah, once he kills this one harvester, because MapleReaper, how much money has he got? He's only got about $1,800, so he doesn't have really enough money to recover. You can sell everything off here, but it's just not going to matter, right? Because he's building disintegrators against shard mechas. There's 4 shard mechas. They're going to come in, and they are just going to... Those disintegrators will literally dissolve. They will just dissolve. Watch this. I mean, there's only a couple of squads as well, so... I think he's got them on aggressive stance. Yeah, don't want to shoot at the ref. I mean, if he doesn't shoot at the disintegrators, then he's going to be in all sorts of trouble. Yeah, he's going to go for the harvester. The harvester's going to die. And I think the disintegrators are next. Yeah, he gets it. That's it, big sell-off. I think that's the fire sale. Yep, so MapleReaper is calling it right then and there. No harvesters and no money to recover. And then he's basically finished. So that game, thankfully, is over. I mean, we're going to have to see how long that went for. We started at, what, the 11-minute mark? And we'll see what the in-game timer says. 7 minutes 40. Jesus. 24 minutes. So it went double. So 18 plus, yeah, it literally was running at half speed. I'll just see if they have a command post. We'll just update the scoreboard while we're doing that. That was pretty horrendous. Alright, they both have command posts. So we could try the command post. Are they here? MapleReaper's here. There's actually a couple of people on there already. Something's wrong because it crashed again. Yeah. All right, he's gonna try a command post VPN. I think it's the server. I think maybe they've already started trying to fix it. I'll just get them to rally and we'll do a test on the command post VPN and see if that improves it. I've casted with MapleReaper before. I haven't cast with Hopesend, but he's in America. Like, yeah, that there is clearly someone's connection is cooked. Like, it's actually cooked. Oh, he's never logged in. He doesn't know how to use it. This is going to take too long. I'll just refresh and see if they are on. Yeah, none of them are joining. Let's see what's happening. Maybe we can catch another series. Ugh, nothing. It's dead. Blaze is on. There are some players online, but I haven't checked to see if they've actually played each other yet. Wet Carrot. Maybe Wet Carrot can play. Who's Wet Carrot hadn't played? He seems to be alright. Wet Carrot hasn't played Hopesend. This is the thing, right? I've noticed this a lot as well. These players are all online together, but they don't play. We're up to day 17 of the league as well, so Wet Carrot has 5 games left, so he's only played 4 of his 9 games, so he's actually below where he needs to be. Hopesend, once he completes this game, he'll only have 2 left, so he's on fire. What do you got? MapleReaper will have 6, so he'll still have 5 left. He thinks he did it. Yeah, he did. Alright, let's go see if he's there. He's not there. I think he's actually created a game, thinking that that's how it works. Tacoma. Who's Tacoma? Is that him? Alright, we got him here. We'll see if this works. MapleReaper is AFK. Yeah, sorry about the delay, guys. Obviously, that was just so horrendous, right? I don't think you want to watch a series like that, right? Where the games are running at half speed. I mean, what if we have one of those games where they play keep away for like half an hour? They'd be like hour-long games. So this is probably going to hurt the numbers, but you know, stick around. We will do our best to get this series rocking and rolling. Hopesend is here. Actually, we can probably just do a test. Let's see if he joins. Yeah, so with the server going down today at some point, someone's messaging me. What's going on? Let's do it on my phone so I don't have to alt tab. Alright, let's test this. Hopesend seems to have no problems with the VPN. I should have put a mega handicap on. Is it too late? No, it's already started. I clicked too late. We'll just check for lag.
Building.
Oh, it's perfectly fine. It's not Hopesend, or maybe it's the server.
Construction complete. New construction options. Construction complete. New construction options.
Squad
Training.
ready.
Structure sold.
I got your code.
Yeah, absolutely
Before we
nothing
get-
wrong with this at all. I know what you guys want. You want to see Frontline come back, don't you? Don't worry, I'm actually getting better now. So I think I'm almost at the point where I might be happy to just stream my games again. The reason why I haven't done it recently is because, again, because I haven't been playing that much. I haven't been doing that well. Dave. Is he Dave? Alright, I'll make a game and I'll get them to join. We'll do a test just to make sure. P2P between the games. Ugh. What's his problem now? We will get game 2 shortly. We're so close. Alright, just fixing up his last issue. Hopesend seems to be pretty capable, so no fuss with him. MapleReaper's a bit slow, but he is getting it done. Come on, what's he doing? What's taking so long? You have to type 3 letters. Yeah, it shouldn't really be the server, right? Because the game is P2P. The entire server can crash and the game still runs, right? Because it's P2P. What is he doing? Don't worry guys, game 2 is on the way. This just gives more time for more people to catch the stream. And I'm going to do another series after this, I reckon, because I think there are 2 other players who are going to be playing. Because they did say so in the chat. That they'll be ready in an hour or so. Come on Reaper, what are you doing? Finally! Oh god, I don't like the way he just goes AFK for... Still saying same thing. He's still mucking around. Maple. Alright, Maple can host then. Yeah, Command Post has a VPN, and you can just click. It's a 1-button connect, like, and then you can just go to network and play. It doesn't work for everybody, but it works for a surprisingly large amount of people. Where's Hope? Come on, Hope, join. You gotta literally message them to do every single step. But this has been around almost since the beginning of Command Post, and it comes in handy. Oh, god damn. They've got the same bloody seal. We'll just go back to Revora and try again. Otherwise, we'll get them to reset their connections. Sure, they haven't started work on the server just yet. All these guys would be like 1 AM for the Europeans, right?
We are going to have to act if we want to live in a different world.
Sorry about the delay, guys. Alright, we'll just try Revora again. Maybe it's alright now. Maybe it was just a bad... Oh, get out of the way. Yeah, it's MapleReaper. There's something wrong with his con. See, he's not conning with me, and I bet you anything he won't con with him. I had connection issues with him as well, and he showed me some screenshots where he was in the room with us and he was chatting. We couldn't see his chat. So I think he's got something wrong. It's something wrong with his connection. Yeah, see, he just timed out with me. He's not connecting to either of us. We'll do a test. The keyboard's in an awkward spot when I cast because I like to have the microphone like up high and stuff, but I don't usually need the keyboard that much aside from just moving around. But playing the game, yeah, I put the mic back.
Building. Construction complete. New construction options. Construction complete. New construction options. Construction complete. New construction options. Building. Construction complete. New construction options. Training.
Oh, I didn't start with enough money.
Funds.
That was silly.
Careful with this stuff.
Normally you start with $1 billion, but we'll just do this and we'll get $1 million.
Hammerhead online.
Silence.
Systems engaged. Heavy gunship Hammerhead online. Heavy gunship Hammerhead online. Hammerhead online. Heavy gunship Systems engaged. Heavy gunship Systems engaged. Heavy gunship Hammerhead online. Systems engaged. Hammerhead online. Systems engaged. Hammerhead online. Systems engaged. Heavy gunship airborne. Got the guns. Copy.
Enemy unit sighted. Training.
Heavy gunship Systems engaged. Hammerhead online.
Enemy base sighted.
He's gonna be like, what the hell is this?
You need heavy gunship Systems engaged. Hammerhead online. Heavy gunship Systems engaged. Heavy gunship Systems engaged. Heavy gunship Systems engaged. Hammerhead online. Heavy gunship airborne.
Huh.
Enemy defeated.
It's perfectly fine. It's MapleReaper.
Systems engaged. Heavy gunship airborne.
It's MapleReaper. I've casted with him before and it was perfectly fine, so he's probably just got a bad connection, and that's why I was like, go reboot your router, maybe your console cached up and fucked up and something like that. 83,000, there you go. Maple join this. General. Is General... Hasn't General already played, mate? Oh, I don't think he has, no. He played Cheeks, didn't he? Well, if you're watching this back, you can obviously skip everything, but... We'll just wait for MapleReaper to come back and we'll have a look. Filthy Fiend is online. Maybe he can play a series. He was really good to watch. He's in contenders. Yeah, General, has he played Hope? Wait, General versus Hope? Are they in the same group? Oh, they've already played. Well, never mind then. Fluffy. Toady Fields of Green. Yeah, he's looking for players. Who's online? If a man... Mr. Q Move is online. Has Fluffy played Q Move? Ah, they've played. Okay. That's unfortunate. That would have been a good series. Alright. That's better. Yeah, I did update the scoreboard. Yeah, you already beat him. Okay. At some point, Maple will come back. And we'll finish this series. Look, I'm not opposed to just bailing on this series if there is something else that crops up. So I'm keeping an eye on the Discord because I know there's some other players who are going to play. Problem being the host, if you alt-tab, it prevents people from bloody joining half the time. So who was going to play? I think someone else was going to play. This is Rising League A. So MikeMadMan... MikeMadMan and a Hopesend. At some point. Well, MikeMadMan's not doing too well. Oh, actually, no, he's not. He's 2-2. That could be alright. So sorry about the downtime, guys. I know it's been like a while. Finally, okay. Hey, look at that. That was quick. And now Hopesend's gone. Good job. Awesome. Come on, come on. Don't leave. Yes, good. There we go. Okay, we might be... This is not game 2. This is just a 30-second test. We're just going to have a look. But his con was like that. Before we sat there for 2 minutes to get it. And now it's just like that. Yeah. So it was probably just resetting his con. Let's have a look and see it. How it is. So far, so good. Looks good. We might be back in the game, guys. Yep, no stall. No stop starting. It's all just nice smooth. I'll just keep an eye on the crane here. See, it's non-stop, just nice and smooth. It's perfectly fine. It's MapleReaper needed to reboot his connection. And now it's fine. Yeah, everyone keeps saying that they want me to bring back the trance, and I could put the radio on if you guys want me to put the radio on, because I use digitally imported. All right, this is game 2 now. We're gonna go into game 2. Any. He is not fussed. The thing is, he can't play this map here. I guess he wants Hopesend to pick. But yeah, that's flawless now, so back in the game. Alright, there we go. He's got to pick. Oh, actually, I don't want to be random. Maple's going to X up without realizing he's in obs.
I've got a present for you.
Yeah, all we needed to do was just ask him to reboot his router and it would have been fine. So here we go guys, after I don't know how long it was, we're at 25 minute or 25 minute mark, and now it's game 2. I'll have a look. I got to fix the scoreboard because Reaper is going to be Steel Talons. What are we looking at? 50 minutes. Oh my god, was that 25 minutes? It was 25 minutes of downtime. Ugh. My apologies, guys, but in the future, I think I'll just go straight for the reboot first, right? Starting in the bottom left-hand side on Border Snow, it's going to be Hopesend playing as Screen Vanilla. He picked his faction. And MapleReaper playing as the Steel Talons on the top right. I guess he didn't do terribly in game 1. He put up a fight, but again, he just made some poor decisions. Yeah, again, maybe I'll switch back after this to the radio. Sometimes I find that, yeah, people want the Command & Conquer music. It's the remix, which is really, really good from the remaster. But yeah, maybe from next stream I'll crank the radio on again. Maybe for the next cast, actually, if I'm casting another game after this series. We'll put Atmospheric Brakes back on. I know everyone likes that. Sometimes you can get the copyright stuff, but I don't even care about like the ad revenue. Like, what? Who cares? Is he going to get both of them? Oh, he gets both of them. He doesn't lose a single squad. It's not going to matter because there's another 2 squads here. Doesn't get the third one, so that's nice. 2 buzzers should always be able to beat a single rifle because a rifle can beat a buzzer 1-on-1, but not a 2-on-1. He's going to split his buzzers up. He's going to go around. Doesn't have to worry about the machine guns on the harvesters because Steel Talons don't have any. He built a Wolverine. Oh my god, he got that squad. Oh, filth. And he built a Wolverine as well. Right now, Hopesend is building harvesters and like a second ref. He's doing a standard build. Now, this is Rising League, but you can see that Hopesend is capable enough to put together an economic build. He's even going to move that harvester over there. That's a bit advanced for Rising League. Master Leaf's not in the Pro League. He got banned because he was just a real pain in the ass, really. I mean, he just played games with the organizers and played games as in like mucked around, and then he got himself kicked out. So yeah, we're not letting him back. He's banned this season. I'm not sure if Bike Rush wants to let him back in next season. It's a minimum one season ban, but it might be multiple. I honestly don't care. Master Leaf is a real pain right now. Like, he just doesn't play. He's awkward. He mucks around. He's not reliable like he used to be. EMP Spike was captured by Hopesend. MapleReaper. He's left that idle for now. You can wait till you get to your expansion to capture it. You don't have to capture it immediately, because if you capture it immediately, by the time it cools down, you've got nothing to use it on yet, because it's only a 3-minute cooldown and there's probably not a fight happening. Not unless you're doing some type of rush. He's actually going for the Blue Tiberian field with his 6th harvester, sorry. Is this going to be a refinery? He's going to be quite far ahead. Yeah, it is. I mean, MapleReaper just deployed his MCV. Oh, he's behind. He's building more Wolverines. I mean, he's got 5 and 2. So he's got an economy, but he is behind a little bit. I do sound like I got a cold. I got a blocked nose. I don't have a cold. I'm not sick. And then the nose clears up a little bit and I'll be fine for a while. That will be a feat considering... Yeah. He only brings 0 troubleshoot. Yeah, troubleshooting. Yeah. But we're back in business, guys. Hopesend is going to get a full load of blue cheddar. He's going to be enjoying that. Meanwhile, MapleReaper went for a barracks first. Did he at least get an engineer? No, he's just building Steel Talon infantry. Oh god, Steel Talon infantry is the worst, right? You've got almost no infantry you can build for starters, and the ones you can build have basically no upgrades except for AP ammo. So like you definitely do need to build some infantry sometimes as steel talents, but you don't want to build a lot of them because again they're just not good. They're a very vehicle oriented faction. He's still continuing to build units, I guess, for defense. Again, this is Rising League. He's got a mixture of Titans and Wolverines here. He does not have AP ammo. He does not have a tier 2. The Wolverines really can't do that much without AP ammo. They're very, very weak without it. Yeah, once you've got it and you've got a bunch of them, they're alright. There's a very fine line, I've said this before, between having a good number of Wolverines that are going to dominate and not enough that are going to get slaughtered. That EMP spike's got to be cooled down by now. Look at this. He's gone for dev tanks, tier 2 dev tanks. He's got 2 dev tanks out. Charging off with the blue tip, he's going to get more blue Tiberium with another harvester load here. Doesn't quite take the spike out. Did he not realize he didn't destroy that? I feel like he could have just destroyed that. Yeah, he was attacking it before, right? MapleReaper just camping it up with just random units. He's playing like an AI right now, isn't he? He's playing a bit like an AI. This is probably why he's on the bottom end of the ladder. He's going for AP ammo at least, so and he's got a rando tower here. I guess if we look at his vision, I bet you anything, he can see nothing. He sees nothing. This is terrible, by the way. He's got no intel, so he doesn't know what he's up against. He doesn't know where the enemy is. He doesn't know where to position his army, and he's not being aggressive, so it's not as if he's got vision through his aggression. Now we've got a tripod out already as well coming across. He's going to have to hold this. He doesn't have AP ammo. I'm assuming it's going to be done soon. He is going to fight here right now. Oh, that is a huge EMP blast. That is a huge EMP blast, and that just might be the end of the Steel Talon's army. He might be dying immediately here. I don't think MapleReaper really knows how to play Steel Talons. He's just getting slaughtered right now. I mean, he is picking random in these fights, but yeah, this is going to be pretty one-sided. Maybe if he can get rid of the tripod, he might be okay, but he's... Oh, a stasis comes down as well, just for good measure. And he's going to lose this fight. He's only got a couple of times left. He puts down a Guardian Cannon, so he's trying to defend it. There's repair drones, but again, Hopesend repair drone placement is pretty poor. This is the second time we've seen him in this series place repair drones where his army is not located. He was never in that position. It was over here. He's going to run forward. These 2 Titans are probably going to be destroyed. Might be able to get some of the dev tanks, but with the second tripod here, and the Titans being intercepted by Disintegrators, Titans fighting Disintegrators, I think MapleReaper is going to fall right here, right now. He's not going to be able to survive in this game. He's got a tier 3, but he can't do anything with that because he cannot build Sonic Emitters and Steel Talons, and he needs Mammoth Tanks. It's going to be a fire sale, and that's going to be the end of the game. So Hopesend's going to take a 2-0. At least that was a nice, smooth game. So not looking good for MapleReaper. I mean, Hopesend is just... He seems far more capable in this game than MapleReaper. Yeah, economy shows it there. What did he get? Like 20 grand more. He's getting the blue tip as well. Kill death ratio tells you a story. That's a quick one. Hopesend looking to do a sweep, I reckon, after seeing that. The first game you couldn't entirely tell, but after that, it looks like it could be a sweep. Although again, Maple is playing random, so I guess if he's got a preferred faction, he's going to have to swap to it, because otherwise he's probably just going to get rolled. Yeah, that's the thing about Wolverines as well. When I play Steel Talons, you always wonder, are you overbuilding Wolves? As long as you just don't let them get slaughtered and just keep them alive, they're always going to be good, right? But they are they're more expensive than Scorps and stuff like that, and yeah, they're a very good supporting unit. You don't really want to spam too many of them, not unless you're up against just tons of man spam. I prefer Hammerheads. What did he get? He got Traveler 59 again. It's going to be a repeat of game 1. So starting on the north side of Desert Field, it's going to be Hopesend. And on the south side, it's MapleReaper. He's got his Traveler back. He seemed to do a bit better with Traveler, but I mean, this should be a bit better for MapleReaper because the expansion is so close. He can't really screw up an economic build on this level. I'm sure he'll try to figure out a way to do that, but it's going to be whether or not Hopesend is going to play for the long game or is going to do another push. No, Masterleaf has not played since 2007. Masterleaf only appeared a couple of years after the game launched. So I don't know. I don't know who told you that. That's just not a thing. I was around during that time. Master Leaf. I remember when Master Leaf appeared on the scene, right? And it was several years into the game, and we had a very violent first encounter. Yeah, first encounter protocols was not good between me and Leaf. A massive rivalry opened up very quickly. Same with Bike Rush. I remember when Bike Rush came onto the scene, and I remember just bashing Bike Rush, and then after like a couple of months, and I was playing, I'm like, oh my god, like all of a sudden he started getting really good and he started beating me, and I was like, what the hell? Like this guy was not very, it was useless like a couple of months ago. Yeah, I remember that. I remember the up and coming Bike Rush when he used to be able to bash him, and then he turned into the absolute terrifying monster that he was, and now I struggle versus, but he's the only player I really struggled against throughout my pro career. Like it was very, you had to work overtime to get a victory against him. He actually captured the mutant hovel, and Hopesend knows about. What is he? Has he got one harvester? MapleReaper. I mean, Hopesend's up to 5 and 2, and you've got 1 and 1, 2 and 1. You're building Marauders now. They're expensive. I don't even know how much they are. They're $900.
Under attack. Insufficient funds.
They're 600. Okay. I mean, what are they for? Like one Gunwalker can just dispatch all of that. He's just, and this is the thing, some of these players do this, they just nerf themselves out of the game. I mean, very strong anti-infantry. They can actually shoot aircraft as well, but I mean, realistically, there's no reason to capture the mutant hovel this early unless you're doing some type of rush. Even later on in the game, most people tend not to get it that much. Yeah, it's just going to be Gunwalkers. It's going to be a double War Factory. A tier 2, I reckon. Maybe. He's just going to do Dev Gunwalker push. I mean, he probably sees this and he's like, oh, well, I might as well just push him on one base and end it instead of dragging the game out really long. Yeah, look at that. He's going to go tier 2. He's going to go for a Dev push. Generals like mutants? Yeah, no, he's not going to get anywhere. MapleReaper playing Steel Talons better than Green Zero? Well, not quite. I need to go back and play Steel Talons. I think if I play Season 4, I'm going to be playing a lot more Steel Talons. And these mutant Marauders are just going to get all destroyed by all these Gunwalkers super fast. He's going to focus the Seeker tanks down, I think. Oh, he sort of split his fire a little bit there. He can easily finish those Disintegrators off. Yeah, splits a couple to kill the Disintegrators. MapleReaper's doing quite poor now. He's got a tier 2, but I'm not sure what that's going to be for. Is he just going to lose straight out to the Gunwalkers? He might. I'm assuming Dev tanks are coming. Is there a Dev tank coming? There is a Dev tank coming. He's getting blue tib. He's getting blue tib. I mean, I guess this economy, he's got 5 and 2, so he can defend. But I mean, the thing is, he's not going to be able to get his expansion down, right? Is he going for Cultist? Does he have a 1.5? No, he doesn't, so he can't build Cultist. I don't know what he's building there. Yeah, he's going to charge up off the enemy field. That's really bad. Like, when your enemy's charging off your own field because you're not there, he's going to be able to destroy this. Is he going for a tier 3? What has MapleReaper got, right? He's got a gravity stabilizer. What's the gravity stabilizer for? Okay, we're just going to place that on the front line. This is wacky races right here. MapleReaper did so much better in his last series that I saw him play. This series, he's just not doing well at all. He's just building random. He's literally playing like an AI. He's playing like a medium AI right now. And thankfully, Hopesend identifies this. And he's like, all right, I'm just going to push you because I don't want to go for a massive late game eco and just walk you or just kill you. Now, finally, he puts the repair drones down in a good spot, but just loses that Gunwalker, unfortunately. Storm Riders, with all those Gunwalkers, I mean, yeah, he's down to his last Gunwalker, but I mean, I don't think he's going to be able to kill that, right? With the repair drones there, as long as the Gunwalker actually focuses the Storm Rider, yeah, he's going to start shooting. He actually loses the Gunwalker, the Seekers focus it down, but the Dev tanks are here. I'm not sure what that, oh, that's a dead Dev tank? Oh, I thought it was still alive, sinking into the abyss. Yeah, there's another Gunwalker coming, but I don't think it matters, because if you look back, I mean, he's got only one ref down, which is not that much, but still. Yeah, he shoots down the Storm Rider. He's got a Gunwalker here. He's going to kill that Dev tank. That Dev tank should pull back to the repair drones, but Hopesend, yeah, just not that good. Never seen GZ beat Master. What universe are you in, mate? I beat him all the time. Go look at my channel. He loses more than half of all the games he plays versus me. The only thing is that Marsleaf does the same thing, right, where he just posts nothing but wins, whereas I post the whole series, right. He'll cut out all the losses, and then he'll piece them all together, all the wins, and they go, I won every game, and he'll literally put that on his channel and say, I won every game, whereas I'll put the whole series, and then he gets mad. But enough about that. These people, I think they're just writing that in the chat just to make me angry. But this is over. This is as good as over. More dev tanks coming, more gun walkers. I mean, I guess MapleReaper thinks he can defend it, or he's going to try to defend it. I guess if he doesn't target the proper units, yeah, he's going to charge his devs up again. The gun walkers, again, not targeting the disintegrators. They're going to do that now, but the Seeker tanks are never going to stand up against the Devourer tanks. Actually, pops 2 of the Devourer tanks, because, again, he wasn't focusing the disintegrators quick enough. And now he's down to his last Devourer tank here. He's got a Mechapede coming. Like, there's pretty much nothing to kill this Mechapede now. He puts a ref down, but I mean, what's he going to do with that? Mechapede should just, I mean, he just needs to shut down the expansion and he wins. So the Mechapede might as well just go into the expansion here and shut it down. It's pretty much done. Does he have a second refinery? No, he's got harvesters rolling around everywhere. So not the best control, but again, it is Rising League. Yeah, this is done. He's going to call in another round of repair drones. It's actually, the attack has been going for so long that his repair drones actually cooled down, and he's bringing it back in again. But I mean, it's just Seeker and Disintegrator against this force. This is pretty much done and dusted. He's going to lose this fight. Loses the refinery, and now the harvesters are under attack. He's going to start losing harvesters. They're dead. He's just walking over him now. There's nothing to stop the Mechapedes. I don't think you'd see cultists in Rising League just because they're not skillful enough to use them. And yeah, he's just ripping through this base head here. Yeah, it's going to be a fire sale, and that is going to be the end of the game. So once again, Hopesend just absolutely domineering over MapleReaper. So this is going to be a sweep. I'm even calling the next game, it's going to be a sweep. Why MapleReaper hasn't exited the game? Oh, he can't. He might as well just exit the game. I don't know why some people always fire sale a lot. I mean, it's fun to fire sale, but sometimes, yeah, when you have a building there. That's it. See you later. Gotta blow my nose. Oh, God. Don't know what's going on with my nose today. I'm not sick. Yeah. What's there to say? Hopesend's got him, GC ignoring bait challenge. Yeah, exactly. It's bait. They're putting it down. They're putting down the Marsleaf lies. It's like, if we put these down here and we wait behind these bushes, we'll attract a wild GZ. He's only holding as long as he is because he's just burning his entire first field on defense. And then once that's gone, the units stop being produced and then Hopesend wins. Yeah. Because he's just expending units until his main tip field is gone. And when his main tip field is gone, there's no more units to produce. And therefore Hopesend now has nothing left to kill except the base. Is Hopesend going to switch Steel Talons? Oh no, random. Random. Yeah, you can't sell the... Yeah, bloody rage bait. We're going to have a random mirror. Probably going to be the final game. Scrin. Oh, it's exactly the same. Do I have to change the scoreboard? No, I don't have to change the scoreboard. That's crazy. That is crazy. They just got dealt the same ones in a random mirror. So starting on the left side, it's MapleReaper. Oh my god. What's going on with GZ? MapleReaper, he's down 0-3. I honestly can't see him rallying. This man here, Hopesend, is up 3-0. He's as Vanilla Scrin. And you know what? Hopesend might be looking at a promotion to contenders after this season because he's doing well. And with this, if he completes the sweep, he will go to the top of Rising League A. I think we're in Rising League A. I always get the groups mixed up sometimes. This guy here, he's still putting the bait down. It's like, I need to season the bait. Did he... Oh, I was going to say, is he capturing the mutant hovel again? No, he's not. He's going to go for fast legs. Is he good enough to do fast legs? I mean, okay, it might work. Maybe maybe get a win here. If he actually stops the sweep, I'll have to double check, but I don't think Hopesend can take first position if he doesn't get the sweep. But Hopesend does have games in the bag over, I believe, Duke, who's in the lead. So technically, Hopesend could still end up finishing first without a sweep, but a sweep would be nice. God damn my nose. What time is it right now? Is it lunchtime yet? 12 o'clock. Lunchtime's more about 1 o'clock for me. Green line goes up. Sorry about the nose, guys. Now look at this. He knows about it. Okay. Knows. He knows about it because he's got two gunwalkers and he's got a hive here as well. He's going to need power. He must have spotted it or something. I wasn't paying attention, so he's probably spotted it. He's got three gunwalkers now. He's going to have the buzzer hive up and running as long as he already pulls the harvester, right? So he knows they're there. He's going to be perfectly fine. He doesn't want to forget about the harvester. But there's too many gunwalkers, right? And the buzzer hive's going to come forward and the buzzer hive hits them. He gets a gunwalker, but I mean, it's not enough. As long as his harvester goes back to work, yeah. Oh, they always forget about this, right? No, he's got it. No, he's got it. It's all good, guys. That's good work from Hopesend. He got the third harvester out now. But I mean, what is... MapleReaper's got 1 and 1. He didn't even get a second or third harvester behind that. If you go faster since, and it's just like 4, 5, 6 squads, you should have 3 and 1 out. And then be working on your next refinery. But right now, it's 4 and 2 for Hope, right? I mean, he's going to expand. He's going to move his drone ship just a little bit. Just enough so he can get the build as close as he needs it. The gunwalkers are just going to go across the map, right? Because they're like, oh, okay, there's no more disintegrators. Well, he's obviously confident there's no more disintegrators. Did he... Oh, my God. He didn't get his spikes? Did he lose his engineers, or was I just not watching? He either didn't go for them or he lost his engineers. American... Yeah, well, the thing is, I've noticed that a lot of the Rising League is made up of Americans, which is why for the last few streams it's been Rising League players. Because they're the ones that are up at this time of the night, right? Because right now it's probably, what, 2, 3 a.m. in Europe? Someone wants to put that in the chat. I'm 9.5 hours ahead of you guys, so what is that? 2:30... yeah, it's like 2:30 a.m. depending on your time zone. Give or take half an hour, 1 hour. Well, this is awkward. He's just got gunwalkers shooting at harvesters. There's surely no way... Oh my God, they're actually going to kill a harvester? I mean, he can just pull it to the war factory and just get repairs, right? There's no way MapleReaper is losing a harvester to gunwalkers. I said there's no way he's losing a harvester to gun... I said there's no way he's losing a harvester to gunwalkers. Wow. If it was Bicrush casting, he would be on the floor. Absolutely having a heart attack right now. And he's just going to focus these Seekers one at a time. I mean, he's going to call in repair drones. Wait, whose repair drones are they? Are they MapleReaper's repair drones? They look like they're yelling. Did he call repair drones in on his own units? Surely not. I mean, this is over. This is done and dusted. Why can he not sell out? Oh, the repair drones keep him in the game. He actually called in his own repair drones when he had a war factory there. I'm not sure if he did that on purpose because he just wanted to go, hey, look, I'm actually dead. Once the repair drones elapse, then the game is over. I'm not sure if MapleReaper, I'm not sure if he's aware of that trick. But yeah, the repair drones actually count as a building. So as soon as they expire, which should be maybe another 5 or 10 seconds, that's going to be the end of the game. 360 players used to own PC. I don't think that's ever been a thing. There we go. They just expired. Yeah. All the 360 players that come to the PC version, they usually play these strategies we've never seen before, and they usually lose pretty badly. But it doesn't mean they can't get good. There have been Xbox players who have come across and then worked their way up. I've never seen them go pro, but I've seen them get to advance. What is that? That's it, boys. Like, where's it all coming from, right? We'll have a look at the Discord and see if there's another series. So there you have it, guys. Hopesend defeats MapleReaper. He defeats him 4-0. That's a sweep. And if we go look at the ladder, this is going to be Rising League. Yeah, Rising League Group A. So that will put him up to 25 points. And that will be enough to take first position. He'll still have 1 game over Duke. Although General is only on 5 games. And Hope will be on 7. So General is the new threat. And then MapleReaper was in 9th position. It's second last. He's not going to move, so he's going to stay exactly where he is. So that's you can see the ladder in the link in the descriptions. Obviously, it hasn't been updated from the game we just saw yet, but you can figure it out. USA conquer Canada. 4:30 AM in the middle of Europe right now. Yeah, my maths is probably off. It depends on your time zone. Some people have different ones. More Garrison MRTs, other vehicles. Yeah. Well, that's what I was thinking. MRTs are actually quite good now. I was thinking just having MRTs in the early game, not letting them die, and then in the later game they could just escort around and see how effective it would be. Yeah. You could, once you have your Mammoth army, you could even go flying MRTs just to support them. It's unusual, but possible. Let me check the Discord and see if there's another series going on. Wet Carrots dodging. I'm not sure if I want to cast MapleReaper. He did so much better in the other stream we did. No one's in Pro League. Max Cheese is online. What do we got? Mr. Q Move is around, but I don't think anyone else is. Okay, what do we got? MikeMadMan. We'll see if he can play. He said he was going to play in an hour, but he said that 2 hours ago, so... He's ready. He's ready. MikeMadMan is ready. I'll see if he wants to play Hope, because that'll be way better. Oh, has he already played Hope? I don't think so. I think I checked that already. Oh, he's already played. He's already played Hope? Damn. I don't know, man. Oh, General. General, play General. Oh, that's going to be way better. Where's General? Play Mike. That would be way better because General is like one of the top players, and MikeMadMan is doing pretty well, not amazing. Oh mate, wait, has he played him already? No, he hasn't. He hasn't played him yet. Yeah, General versus MikeMadMan. That would be pretty good, I reckon. Give me 5. Got to have a smoke. Okay, General's on board. General is on board. Alright boys, don't go anywhere. We have General versus MikeMadMan. Now General's one of the top players in this group as well, and MikeMadMan also has a pretty decent record. I mean, he's not. Sorry about the nose. MikeMadMan, he's in 6th position, but he's got 2 wins, 2 losses, and he's got a 55% win rate. And MikeMadMan only just lost to Hopesend. So you'd like to think he's pretty similar to that level. He did lose to Duke though. He smashed Meester. He smashed Outlaw. I don't know. I think General's obviously going to be the favourite, but I think MikeMadMan's definitely going to put up quite a fight, especially if he went toe-to-toe with Hopesend. Has Hopesend played General? Yeah, he has. Alright guys, don't go anywhere. There's another series coming up. What do we got? Properties. All right, I'm going to take a short break because they're going to be about 5 minutes. Don't leave the stream, guys, because we've got another great banging series coming up, and I'll be back very shortly. Alright guys, I'm back. We are back for another series. It's going to be General, or MikeMadMan versus General. This should be a better series than... I can't believe I passed in MapleReaper the other day, and he was not too bad. But that was pretty woeful. I think he's going to be pink. Pink versus purple. Let's just adjust the last bits and pieces on the scoreboard. Alright, he wants to be black spam.
It's not good. It doesn't look good. Losing control. I can't control it. It's not
Goddamn. Too many alt tabs.
losing control. I can't control it.
6-7, 6-7. Alright guys, we are ready to rock and roll. It's Steel Talons versus Black Hand. A matchup that historically I very much like the Steel Talons because it's very difficult. Like Black Hand is a very aggressive faction and it is very difficult to be aggressive versus Steel Talons, especially at the start of the game. Because they have the Titan, you have a very, very heavy Predator tank basically with more armor, a bit more. I think it does more damage, doesn't it? I can't remember anymore, but it shoots over buildings, it can crush, and it's a pain in the ass to kill. It just can shut down a lot of Black Hand rushes. Starting the north side, it's going to be MikeMadMan from America as Steel Talons, and General, he has taken over the banner from MapleReaper. He had to do this last time. He had to come in for Canada and score a victory after MapleReaper was unable to do it against Cheeks. Cheeks McGilly-Gulligan, or whatever his name is. But yep, this is going to be interesting. We'll have to see what happens. I think General and MikeMadMan, I'm hoping does put up a far better fight. So far, he's got his two engineers down slightly behind, I guess. I mean, he's supposed to be a second behind, but not too far. We'll have to see if he's got some type of rush in mind. But just remember, he knows he's up against Steel Talon, so he knows he's up against the time. Refs come down at about the same time, so... MikeMadMan, just evening things out. You're always going to find these players to be like, a couple of seconds off, things like that. Pro League gets really, really, really tight, like, because pros will drop things like the absolute fraction of a second they're done. Comes around to scout. You want to scout Black Hand 100%. He's actually put a tower down, does manage to take out the squad. So I think he's going to run for this building. This building's tricky if you let the enemy get there, because it gives him a lot of great vision. Yeah, but I mean, I guess technically you don't have to scout these Steel Talons as long as you reckon you can get a Titan out in time, but not scouting Black Hand is so dangerous, especially on a small map. It's so wildly dangerous. Harvester comes out. Is that going to be an operation center? No, it's not. He's just ecoing, so he doesn't have to worry about anything. MikeMadMan has another tower drop, so forcing another tower drop out of him. He's actually stalled, and this is the thing. You don't want to stall. You want to get your second ref down. Because now these harvesters are lining up. You could have another harvester almost full of Tiberium. Look at the generals are just mining happily here. He's still trying to pump out both at the same time. You've got to pause the harvester, right? Because, yes, he's got 4 now, but the thing is, he's harvesting more. His economy, if I had the proper scoreboard up, which I don't have, it'll probably show you that he's ahead. But nonetheless, it's Rising League. Anything can happen. General, obviously, also pushing for a promotion, I think. It was quite surprising he didn't get one last season, but, I mean, we had to pick right, so he didn't quite get promoted. He ended up back in Rising League. It's not always certain who's going to be promoted, because sometimes people don't play, right? They play one season, and then they don't play the next, and then they come back again, so we have to sort of go, all right, who are we promoting, who are we dropping out? And especially if you have 2 groups and you only have room for like 3 promotions, so you've got to pick 1 from one group and 2 from the other, so one person misses out. Double War Factory, but he sees it. He sees it straight away. How am I making so much of that? Crazy. But yeah, he's got the Double War Factory before the expansion. Steel Talons player MikeMadMan is going to be putting a refinery down. Is it a refinery? Looks like it's going to be a refinery. Yeah, nice position. I like the fact that he placed it over here. Again, you're always going to need a buffering building there to get the other ref further away to stop getting clicked. He's going to go for the blue tip. He's a bit vulnerable because General is building quite a lot of forces. Does he not have... Oh, he's got some pit bulls. Okay, I was going to say, if Mike's got nothing, he's just absolutely throwing caution to the wind there. He's going to see the bike buggy move out, and the pit bulls move out, please. And the other war factory over here. I want to place it over here. Oh, this harvester. It's a blue tip harvester. Come on, buddy. Oh, it's way too slow. It's way too slow. This harvester's dead. He's going to try to dock. I mean, get some of the cheddar. Oh, General's actually not doing too well. He can now shoot at it because it's... Oh, he got almost nothing right. He got maybe 15%. That was unnecessary because he had pit bulls. So he could have had them in position a long time ago. He just didn't have them in position. I mean, it should be obvious that he's going to be going for the expansion. And now the buggies are buffering. 2 buggies will be destroyed before any pit bulls really... Oh, 1 pit bull fell, I guess. So the trade works out okay there. But losing the blue tip harvester, that blue crystal is destroyed now. Especially since it died in the refinery. It's not even going to drop anything. So that's really unfortunate for MikeMadMan there. And very, very avoidable. He had the units to defend. He just didn't have them in position. And he knew that was coming as well. So yeah, a bit unfortunate there. General is getting his blue Tiberium. No doubt that harvester there. Yeah, this is the blue tip harvester. The other one's just got green. You can tell by the green squares. But it's shut down, right? This is completely shut down. Titan is slightly more damage than a Pred, but a slower rate of fire, and testing don't know if it's changed yet. That's the thing, because I haven't played because I've been on and off in the game for so long and there's been so many patches, there's some stats that I'm sort of not too sure on anymore, and I need to go check. Especially since Master Leaf will just change things that are already balanced. Blows my mind. Quite a few pitbulls out here trying to herd the bike buggy around, but he's putting out these rocket squads, and that's just going to make it awkward, right? Because if the pitbulls decide to chase, you know, they're going to hit rocket squads. He needs to have some type of anti-infantry there. He's going to go around. He still hasn't done anything about this expansion. MikeMadMan, he's just spamming out Titans. This is the thing. He's got a second refinery down, and look, he's here. He's like, hang on, you've got no harvesters. He's just going to take out the refinery. Oh, that's really poor. Yeah, he had 2 harvesters coming, but he's going to lose the ref. Oh my god, he almost didn't get it. That last Raider buggy actually managed to put it down. That looked weird. A Raider buggy turns around, takes shoots 2 rounds at it, and the whole ref explodes. It's going to be Manspound with the center. Does he have tier 2? He does. AP ammo's only halfway done. He's going to send the harvesters to the left. The pitbulls are there to guard them, so that's okay, but there is no refinery now, so that's going to be a problem. A single Wolverine is not going to cut the mustard. He's stalled on all of his build queues. He's building from 4 build queues and he has no money. He's got no harvesters docked. This is going to be a disaster. MikeMadMan has absolutely shot himself in the foot there. He's not going to hold this attack, right? He's not going to hold it. Yeah, look at that. The pitbulls are going to flank, but what's he got? He's got nothing to deal with the infantry here. The infantry are completely unopposed. The pitbulls are going to have to bail out to the left-hand side. They're going to keep engaging, though. I mean, they've got no choice. The Titans are now fighting infantry. Awkward. Awkward, guys. He's got 1 turret. He should be putting them behind the war factory. I guess the placement's not terrible, but it can be shot at from this position. General is running out of Cabal, so he will lose his buffing shortly if they do go down. He could simply just move up to the war factories and just start playing them down. AP ammo is completed, so that is something. AP ammo is done. We got battle marks on the left-hand side. He's just completely destroyed the economy. MikeMadMan is being ripped to pieces by General now. General is just taking him to town. He Q-moves all his units across the face of the battle. The infantry General needs to start firing down some of these buildings. GG. MikeMadMan at least knows the writing is on the wall here. I mean, he's basically dead. His expansion's been shut down. And he's out of money. And he's got no... Yeah, it's done. Like, look at General. He's got a fully developed base over there. That was a bit unfortunate. I thought MikeMadMan would be able to put up a bit more of a fight there. I mean, it was okay at the start. He's just got caught out of position, right? And losing the blue tip harvester just shut him down. He didn't do anything about it after he lost it. He never sent another harvester or anything like that. I mean, it's $22,000 difference in, what, a 7-minute game? It's too much. Well, there you go. General is a capable player, as we've seen. He can put together an attack. He can put together his economy. There's nothing particularly special about it, but it's good enough for Rising League. Pretty sure this map is not in the map pool. Yeah, beam cannons up the ramp aren't going to be that good because the beam cannons will have to drive to the top of the ramp, which completely negates their range advantage. So people usually do it in the middle of the map, yeah, where it's more open. Is he going to veto Hampstead? It's like MikeMadMan's asking if he wants to veto. He's fine with this map. Oh, maybe there was something written in there before that I couldn't see because I joined too late. He's fine with this map. Everyone is fine. Who's going to veto Hampstead Gardens, mate? One of the greatest maps of all time. So here we go. Starting on the south side of Hampstead Gardens, it's going to be MikeMadMan. He's going to have to lift his game if he wants to win this series. And General, starting on the top here, has Blackhand. But yeah, I think MikeMadMan, once he lost that blue tip harvester, it completely cut him off from the higher eco that you get on that level. And then he just never sent anything back there, right? And he had pit bulls to defend. They were just not in position. He knew it was coming. He saw it was coming. He reacted way, way, way too late. So I think he needs to speed himself up a little bit there. Yeah, he could, if he blocked General off, then the blue tip harvester would have been fine. His eco would have been fine. And he probably would have been okay. So just that one moment in the game that really cost him big time. I think that's what really set him back. But it is a new game. It's a fresh start. We'll have to see what he's going to do here. Hopefully he sets his eco up a little bit better, not stalling out his harvesters like he did in the last game. Both sides securing both their spikes. Yes, they are. Let's just do that. He's going to secure that. Didn't go to the middle. He can actually take that Cabal squad if he shoots anytime soon. Oh my god, what is that? Oh my god, that's really hard to watch. Oh god, he just ran towards them, right? It's like, we'll just... Hopefully they'll run out of ammo and we'll just beat them to death. Yeah, not going to happen. And he didn't go for the top garrison either, so the Blackhand player has great map vision, although he has got a scout in. I like that. He's got a scout in. General's just doing eco build though. Yeah. He's going to see this. He's going to see the second refiner when it comes down, and that's really all he needs to know, because Blackhand, you can see their harvesters, right? So you know there's no bikes. It's like, oh, he's got 2 harvesters, or he's going to have 3 harvesters now. 3 harvesters, 2 ref. There's no bikes. You know, if there was only 1 harvester, or a second harvest comes out, there's only 2 harvesters, no 3rd ref, then you know there's bikes. There we go. Alright, I'm not sure if he did it properly that time, but at least this harvest is out and about, so maybe he did. He's going to power that down, but he wants to get that power plant up pretty quick, smart, and you repower that. Nice, and expand. We expanding? No, he's going for another structure. It'll be interesting to see what that is. It looks like it might be a comm center, actually, the way it's building. General now, I think he's going for a second war factory. Yeah, he is. Double war factory. He likes his double war factory. Double war factory with most nods is really popular again these days. Especially in the last year or so. Like, double war factory, they very much enjoyed that type of gameplay. He's going to expand. Mike does have a bunker, so you can see the second war factory. He knows the bike buggy is coming out, and he's going to have vision here for quite some time as well. What platforms is the game C&C? What platforms? Platforms. Yeah, not sure what he's trying to say there. Now, what was it? It was a fast tier 2, but that's weird. He didn't actually upgrade a power plant, and his MCV's idle. And it's pit bulls. That doesn't make a lot of sense, right? This actually makes no sense, because 1, he built it, he spent his early economy on it. It's not doing anything. He's not upgrading anything. He's not getting an airfield. He's not getting AP ammo. He's not doing anything with it. All this did was just slow him down and cost him money. There we go. He finally got an upgrade, but it's not worth it. He doesn't need that to expand. He can just expand. Yeah, it's just he doesn't know his build queue. I know I'm being a bit critical, but if he's watching this back, this was pointless. Because 1, you're not going fast AP ammo, fast airfield. You're not pushing. You're not doing anything. You're just building pit bulls and expanding. This just slowed you down and cost you money. It's a double war factory, and again, what is it for? I'm not sure what. Yeah, it's a bit silly. Ref is already down from General. He's going to find 2 pit bulls that are just alone by themselves, and they're dead if he decides to pursue them. Yeah, he's going. The rest of the pit bulls are coming across, Still didn't get a single bike. He has enough to defend there. He's going to have to go to the ramp, although General, I think, is going to turn around. I mean, what was it for? Yeah, I'm still criticizing that mistake, but that's just setting him back. So MikeMadMan, unfortunately, not the cleanest build. I think General's going to be going for a second ref. No, he's got, I think, power plant coming. Oh, he's got a tier 2. He got that garrison, which is annoying. Pitbulls are in the middle of the map. They're splitting up a little bit here. You don't want to get them split up too much by the terrain, because then the bike buggy can just pick them off. I'm not sure. There's quite a bit of bike buggy here. Once he finds it, yeah, retreat back and get out of there. Let it chase you and then just shoot it as it chases you, because, yeah, he's going to turn around. He's not going to chase that many pitbulls, even though if they stopped and fought, the bike buggy would probably win. Tier 2 and an operations center? Okay. He's not going for dozers. I'm just wondering, yeah, he probably should have gone Shrine first, I guess. What's the tier 2 for? Just to upgrade power plants? Could have just built an extra power plant, would have been cheaper. Blackhand, easiest pilot. Yeah, Blackhand is a very easy faction for noobs to play. He's actually going to go for the EMP spike, because it's a lot of like, it's a very bally faction. But if you play it as a pro, you have to have a lot of control, because you've got to be very aggressive, so you've got to be constantly attacking everywhere. Whereas in noob games, because they don't have as much skill, you can simply just build a bunch of man spam and the other player would just completely struggle to deal with it, right? They won't be able to handle it. And unfortunately, he stopped his engineer, so that was not good from General. Battle marker over here. He's found his way into the base. Look at that. There's 2 Wolverines here. They're sort of dicking around. A 3rd Wolverine. He's pulling the harvesters. The Wolverines aren't even shooting. That's a bit unfortunate. He's going to drive around, which is nice. At least hasn't really lost any more harvesters. He's about to lose one there. He lost the 2nd harvester now. But all of a sudden, he's going to capture a lot of this in the middle here. Is he going to go for another harvester? I don't think it was worth trying to go for another one. Actually loses a lot of bikes on the way out. I think after the 2nd harvester, he should have evac there, because he actually ended up getting his force whittled down quite badly. That garrison is done. He's going to counterattack with Pit Wolf. Pit Wolf, not too bad. He's going to need those Wolverines. Again, there's so many Scorpion tanks here, and they'll be able to rip those Wolverines apart, right? That's why I generally prefer against Blackhand to try to get Hammerheads up, because Hammerheads are really, really good versus Blackhand, unless they're just all spamming bike buggy for the whole game. But he's going to attack. Does he have dozers? No, he doesn't have dozers, and it's not coming either. Fortunately, the last of the bike buggy just sort of suicides in. I guess he didn't realize the army was there, but he's just going to counterattack anyway. He doesn't care about this. The Steel Talons army is going to have to flank. There's a few Titans here. They're basically dead. They're out in the open, and there's no support for them, so they are dead. He's going to have to come in and attack. But, I mean, there's a lot of infantry coming behind this tank force in general. Just overpowering, yeah, overpowering MikeMadMan. I thought MikeMadMan would be able to put something better together, but I'm not sure if he's going to be able to survive this fight, right? He's in a lot of trouble. There's a lot of man spam. Most of the Wolverines have been destroyed now, and there's not enough. He's on a move order, so there's Wolverines just getting shot in the back. And, yeah, look at this. He's just having his own way with these forces. Does he have any Cabals there? He does have one Cabal squad. He's got to be careful. If he loses that, his buffing Aurora's gone, but to be honest, I don't think it's going to matter. MRT's coming out. How's he going to stop this, right? I mean, General just has a large army. You can see it streaming along the middle of the map as well. Reinforcements coming in. That Wolverine trying to be a hero taking out this tank, but, I mean, he just has no army. It's GG. All of his forces are just evaporated in front of this Blackhand force, and General just, again, just going in head first with a very strong army, and MikeMadMan just wasn't prepped for it. So unfortunately, MikeMadMan once again getting taken for a ride there. General's going to go two ahead up. Hopesend's not going to be enjoying this, right? Because if we have a look here, yeah, General is going to end up getting back in front, I think. Yeah, he will. If he sweeps, he'll get back in front. Jeez, what's happening with my nose? It's really bad today. He's going to stick with Steel Talons, but I mean, Yeah. Building a comm center that early, you don't build those buildings just to have them. You know, if you build it that early, it's got to be for a purpose, right? Because if you're just doing an eco build, then you just slowed yourself down by a ton. But MikeMadMan is in the top north side. He needs to pick it up because General is just showing that once he gets those attacks rolling, Mike just can't handle it. He actually died both games to the same attack, right? It was Scorpion. Yeah. Always the Dozer Blade that people forget. I think General almost certainly forgot Dozer Blade because with that many Scorpion tanks, you know, you'd have to be like Dibby to not get Dozer Blades. MikeMadMan drafting some extra scouts here. He needs to not lose too many of his scouts to Cabals. There's no real reason to lose scouts to Cabals. I mean, sometimes you just are a bit slow and you miss out, but realistically, if your control is good, you should avoid losing any of your rifles. Rifles are just faster, right? So you can outrun them. So even if you take some hull damage. Has he got 4 squads? No, 3 squads. That's fine. Refs are up. Nothing sus. C&C for PC, yeah. So Kane's Wrath was on, it was on Xbox. The original, was it the original Xbox? Or was it Xbox? Xbox 360, wasn't it? Yeah, it'd have to be Xbox 360. I haven't had a console since the original PlayStation. And yeah, of course, those guys ended up moving to the PC version. I'm not sure if the online is still going for the Xbox. Because I think it wasn't hosted by GameSpy. It was hosted by, I think, or was it Microsoft hosted or something like that? I'm not sure. I don't know if it's still going. I just remember it was still going after GameSpy went down. Oh man, it's been 12 years since we lost GameSpy as well. It's a long time. Yeah, who would have thought this game would still be going? I remember back in 2012, thinking, in 2011 and 2012, thinking, oh, the game's dead, the game's over. In 2011 and 2012, and here we are in 2026, we still have a ton of players. We still have like several thousand active accounts. We still have leagues and tournaments. This is what happens when you make a good game. You know, EA didn't realize it at the time. And this is generally where people consider that this is the best of C&C. Like the games they made after the C&C4 never happened. Red Alert 3, it's pretty. I mean, the Red Alert 3 players probably don't like me saying that, but I just was like, that was a terrible game in my opinion. But nonetheless, people do play it still and enjoy it. Let's focus on this game. Pitbulls again for MikeMadMan. Is he building a comm center? No, he built a refinery. Okay, good man. He's doing an eco build and he built a refinery. It's double war factory for General, but I mean, as long as he has some Titans out or some defensive forces, you should be able to hold a 2 war factory from a non-player. The rush distance isn't too far on this map, so you've got to be careful. You've got to know where it's coming from to be in position, because you might not have enough to cover your main and your expansion. But right now his expansion is super exposed. What can he see though? This is, yeah, look, he can see everything out here. He's actually got a nice scout in. He sent a pitbull, that's really good. Now he's got this entire corridor scouted for quite some time. Oh geez, sorry guys. I'd move the army here because you can't see, right? General can see over there a little bit. Second war factory comes down. General's waiting a little while before going. They went down years ago. EA stopped supporting it. Okay, so apparently the Xbox 360 servers are down. It was definitely after GameSpy though. If A... Is that supposed to be AA Ron? Like AYAY Ron? Yeah, Aaron. If you could go look up for me, so I don't have to alt-tab when the Xbox 360 servers went down. Just for some fun trivia. See how much longer they lasted over PC. That's really bad, by the way. The PC servers didn't last as long as the Xbox ones. And it was because GameSpy, like, they got bored or they collapsed or something happened to them. Yeah, it was really disappointing. Because when they went down, they took like 1,000 games with them. And I'm like, oh my god, it was this massive deal. Like, yeah. I can't believe they went down. They must have been... Surely they were profitable. They had so many servers. They had thousands of games. But nonetheless, General hasn't made a push yet with his army, right? Normally he'd make a push by now, but he hasn't made the push just yet. He's going to go around. Surely MikeMadMan can see that there. He can see it. He's got a scout there. The pitbulls are going to continue to go forward. They're going to find the harvester. They're not going to get it. Is he going to go for it? No, he's not going to go for it. It's not worth it, right? He'd lose too many pitbulls. He's going to trade with the bike buggy a little bit. He probably comes off second best, but it's nothing sus there. Nothing too bad. Battle marker over there. You can see the infantry upgrades. Where's the comm center? Oh, that's so clickable. The question is, does Rising League even know about clicks? I don't think they have the skill to even get tier 4, do they? AP ammo's on the way, but it's quite some distance. But there's not that much infantry yet. There's no real infantry ball coming. There's a couple of rocket squads. He should be fine. He's going to find these guys here, shooting at them. These forces, and don't engage the infantry with Titans. They don't do anything. They literally do nothing. You're literally just losing Titans for free. That's not doing any damage. It's not even hitting the infantry. Oh god, this is awful. Right now, Bike Rush is like squealing. Oh, it's like 4 or 5 Titans to just a couple of rocket squads. He finally reverse moves. And now the harvest is going. You've got Wolverines over here, buddy. Oh, MikeMadMan, you are an absolute madman. He's still fighting infantry with Titans. Like, at least try and crush them, right? At least try. The Wolverines are finally coming over here. There's an MRT. Looks like it's got a Rifleman squad in it, maybe. I'm not sure. That could just be the Wolverines shooting. Yeah. So he finally holds it off. But oh my god, he expended half a dozen Titans and a Harvester or two. He reverse moves that Harvester for really no reason. And he's just going to forget about it, right? The Rising League always do this where they move a Harvester like to pull it back from danger, which is good. And then they just forget about it for the rest of the game. That's going to stay there. He's not going to notice that. I mean, everyone does it. I've done it, but these guys do a lot. He gets a blue tip Harvester. I mean, that's probably his first, like, you know, small victory in this entire series, right? Aaron. Aaron. Here comes the inf forward. Here comes. It's the same push every game for General. And I don't blame him, right? It works so well, right? It wouldn't work as well in Pro League because if you do it once, the other guy's probably going to, you know, he's smart, right? He's like, all right, you're going to be doing this again, maybe. You can obviously use the same strategy multiple times, right? That's perfectly fine. He's going to find those forces. The bike buggy is going to get repelled. He has AP ammo. He's actually got a better fighting force here at the moment, so at least it's not as bad. It would help if General was not AFK right now. Oh my god, he's actually not gonna. He's not gonna be able to push this time. It looks like MikeMadMan, because General, he finally gives the attack order. Oh my god, but it's over, right? The Wolverines, there's so many Wolverines here. They're going to rip those infantry to pieces. The Steel Talon army is barely going to get touched, as Bike Rush would say. And the infantry, more infantry is coming in. They're just going to get slaughtered. They were not in critical numbers, and the Wolverines are in such a number that they're just going to absolutely massacre everything. There is an attack in the main. There's not enough bike buggy. The Pitbulls have dispatched that. This is done. All the Scorp tanks pretty much have been decimated. And oh my god, General just not focusing. I'm not sure if he got up and he let his dog play for a while, but that was atrocious there. His army was just sitting here in a big square and getting picked off line by line, and only at the end of the attack move. He's got a double ref. Does he have a tech center? No, he doesn't have a tech center. He's not working on anything. He's just going. This is the thing. Does General only know how to do this one thing? I'm not saying he does. I'm just saying this is all I've seen from him. Even in his last series, he's not getting dozer blades. Maybe he's going to abandon the Scorps. He doesn't have any Cabals either, by the way. And again, the Cabals have a buffing Aurora, and right now he doesn't get that buffing Aurora. Railguns is done. Oh my god, he's got Railguns? He's got Railguns. He's got Mammoth Tanks. I mean, he just needs to go Mammoth Tank, yeah, Wolverine, or Mammoth Tank Hammerhead. Unfortunately, his MCV is not moving. He obviously is not aware of that. He could even grab the blue Tiberium. At some point, he got that Harvester back to work, and now he's fixed the MCV, so everything's fine here. This army's in pretty good shape, right? He could counterattack. And General's putting down turrets because I think he knows he's in a bit of trouble. Here's the Cabals. Okay, he's got the Cabals coming out now. Yeah, July 2014, I was there when they went down, the GameSpy servers. I was on the servers when it went down. Xbox 360 went down in 2022, 8 years after GameSpy. Wowzers. He's getting blue tip. MikeMadMan. He might be rallying here. I would have liked to see him attack by now. Let's check his vision. Oh, he can't see anything. General can't see. This is what happened now. They've gone past the early mid game, and now they're into like the mid late game, and they don't know what to do. Right, the game's becoming so complicated that they're slowing down because they don't know what to do. Although there is a refinery, and he's getting blue tip. He's got Behemoth. You know what? I think the Steel Talons player is going to win. Unless he gets massively flanked. He's very vulnerable to a flank because he has no air force. He's purely a ground force, and it's not exactly fast, right? Nothing here is particularly quick. Everything's slow. The Wolverines, I guess, could try to rally. But again, he's just sitting here. Technically, this is fine. This is fine for MikeMadMan because he's getting economy and he's just building his army larger and larger and larger. Where that's a lot of man spam, by the way. Where General's out of money. He's out of money. He's got an obelisk. I mean, he's not going to attack into that. Yeah, he sees the obelisk. He's just going to back off. He's going to take this blue tip. Hopefully, he doesn't lose this blue tip harvester. He's actually going to pull it back early. Okay, actually, that was kind of smart, I guess, yeah. He knows there's no third base, but the thing is, MikeMadMan is not smart enough to understand, I think, because he's in Rising League, that he's got no base here. There's no expansion. There's no refs. Like, attack him. Hit him now. He's going to attack that. Oh, that's a dead harvester. He's going to attack now, so I would attack. He sees so much infantry that he's just, I think, afraid. He's got a lot of Wolverines, though. He can suppress the infantry with the behemoths. The behemoths, I mean, just don't lose some of your army getting picked off like that. Flame take. Oh, that's what I was saying. He's vulnerable to a flank, and he's going for a Marv, and that Marv is going to be stopped. He doesn't realize it. He's not responding. He's going to... Oh, is he going to lose the MCV? MikeMadMan, he realizes now. Okay, surely you're not going to lose the MCV. You could pack it up. You could shield it. You could do anything. I think the behemoth is going to save it. Oh my god, he needs to take it out right now. He does save it. Okay. These behemoths are a little bit exposed. Another flank tank. There's another flank tank. Oh my god, he's got an elite flank tank, which means it's already destroyed a lot of stuff, right? It has to destroy like $3,600 worth of stuff to go elite. And we're going to see the battle in the middle. It's just mainly going to be infantry. We'll have to keep an eye on that flank tank in the back, though. These guys here now, the behemoths are in range. The rockets, the Wolverines need to come forward. There are mammoth tanks. The mammoth tanks can't really do that much. Oh, the behemoth are on a move order. Then more Wolverines coming. I think the Steel Talons player is going to push through in this fight. Yeah, he's got way too much. He has way too much. The Wolverines rock up. There's like 15, 20 Wolverines here, and they completely clean house on that. We'll have to have a look and see how that flame tank is going. The flame tank is still alive. Oh, he's got a heroic flame tank. This heroic flame tank, but I mean, General's base is basically dead. Unless he gets this heroic flame tank, you know what I can see? The heroic flame tank killing the MCV and knocking him out of the game. He needs to get rid of that heroic flame tank. Oh my god, it's just repairing. My nose is so itchy right now. Come on, move your MCV. Just go for the base trade. Just go for the base trade. You've got a huge army. I mean, I can see MikeMadMan losing this game to a heroic flame tank right now. He's doing absolutely nothing about that hero flame tank in the back. Meanwhile, he's just ripping General apart. But I think General has just given up on this base and he's just microing. Oh my god. He's only got a few buildings left. Oh, he's going to lose the MCV. He's got a power plant up the top. Oh my god, he has to send a Titan back. Like, come on, buddy. Oh, he knows. He knows they're up there. General's going to win this game. There's too many buildings here, right? MikeMadMan, what a throw. What a throw. All he had to do was send, like, the Titan or the 2 Titans back, and he can just crush the flame tank, right? He's not going to stop it in time. Oh my god, he's not going to kill all this in time. There's way too much. There is way too much here. General knows it. General is aware. He's going straight for the last building. That's his last building. Oh my god, this whole army is dead. See you later. Ah, that's it. Wow. Wow, that's got to be one of the biggest throws I've ever seen in any league. And I mean, it is Rising League, but come on, man. And you said, I called it like 3 minutes before the end of the game, right? I'm like, oh, I bet you anything he's just going to ignore this heroic flame tank. And then it's going to just destroy the whole base. And that's exactly what happened. At any moment, he could have just driven the MCV away. At any moment, he could have just sent 2 Titans back. Oh, God, that was horrific. General just won it. Yeah, General should have been... He should have lost that game. I'm going to have a word with MikeMadMan because that's unforgivable. Wow. Well, at least you guys had some excitement. Yeah. Was it staged? Maybe it was. Yeah. It's not staged, obviously. He obviously just ignored it, thought I've just won so I can do what I want. And then he just realized he's going to run out of buildings. Right at the end, he said 1 Titan back. It was way too late. Like, yeah. Crazy. Absolutely crazy. Yeah. And this is the fact that, yeah, he was locked in. He was just like, he just ignored it and he thought he'd already won. And then by the time he realized that he was losing, like, it was when the MCV went down that he realized that, oh, hang on, I might be dead here. It's too late. It's too late. You turn those Titans around, doesn't matter. You're not going to catch the flame tank. You know, and even if you do, it's heroic, which means you're only going to be able to kill it by crushing it. Yeah. Wow. Just wow. Better upper league. Yeah. Well, General, I'm not sure if General can get promoted because even though he is putting together strategies, he just doesn't seem to be able to be... He doesn't seem that... He's just like a smarter version of the AI, right? But that, I mean, you can see at the end, he knew that the only way he was going to win was just to micro the flame tank to kill all the buildings. And credit to him, he got all the buildings. You know, he could have stuffed it up and gone and killed them in the wrong order or something like that. But he got it. Veto. He's... Ah, good. I don't want Pipeline to be played. Veto Pipeline. Where's the middle? Here? There. I'm not quite in the middle, am I? A Dat flame tank. Yeah, and I called it, didn't I? The moment I saw the elite flame tank, I was like, I bet you he's just going to win with a heroic flame tank. Because he just... The Rising League, they just won't respond to that. Second Tiberium. We're doing the second Tiberium. Is it lunchtime yet? I'm having so much fun casting Rising League. Yeah. It's surprising. I mean, the MapleReaper game was really bad. MapleReaper played way better in the last series I cast him, but this one's interesting. Let's go. Yeah, that's the thing, right? This is why I like Hammerheads. You're not wrong, Henry Jarmek. Yeah, this is why I like Hammerheads versus Blackhand, especially in the later game, because they're so good to respond to things like that. But anyway, starting on the bottom right hand side, it is going to be MikeMadMan. He needs to bring it back. I mean, he's on match point now. It could have been 1-2, you know, and things would have been much more less pressury. But now he's on match point forever. He has to do a reverse sweep. In general, this man as Blackhand is just looking so fine right now. Extremizers online. Why aren't you in these leagues, buddy? I think I asked him that before. Did he respond? We'll see if he responds. He should be. I think it'd be great for Rising League. Nah, you'd have to put him in almost Challenger League, I think. Unless he's really bad. But yeah, this is a very, very heavy Tiberium-based map. And surprisingly, it's actually had some pretty good games on it. I mean, you end up getting quite large fights on it. Just because of the Tiberium, but it's never usually like a camp fest. I haven't actually seen a camp fest on this level yet because most of the games I watched were like obviously Challenger or Pro. So if you have money, right? If you have money, you're going to mess with the other guy. So there's always some type of engagement happening or some type of maneuvering happening, and you're on the edge of your seat. But Rising League might be a bit more campy on this level. We'll have to see what he's going to do. But yeah, that's the thing. Once you got to the late game, MikeMadMan had that massive endgame Steel Talons army, which is really difficult to stop. And because it's Rising League, he can just A-move it, and General can't deal with it because you can't A-move into Talons army like that. You know, you have to have control groups, you have to have something you can flank with, or some type of artillery, or use your support powers to coordinate an assault against it. If you just A-move a generic army against Steel Talons, who's A-moving a generic army, the Steel Talons play is going to just rip you to pieces. And that'll be all she wrote. Which is what happened, right? He ripped him to pieces and he lost almost nothing in those last fights. Yeah, different story for different leagues. Looks like it's just going to be Eco all the way. Third ref. It's putting a bit, I think it's going to be second War Factory. I think General, I don't think I've seen him do anything different at all. He just does the same. I mean, he wants to win, right? And I guess maybe that's what he's comfortable with. The problem is that once you get out of Rising League, even in Contenders League, if you just keep doing this, it's going to become less and less useful because people people have memories and they're like, oh, General does it every game, I'll just blind counter it, and then General's behind. But in Rising League, he'll get away with this pretty much every single time. He didn't want to bash everybody. Come on, Extremizer, there's a spot in Challenger League with your name on it, buddy. Season 4. Extremizer all the way. It's going to expand. MikeMadMan, where are you, buddy? You expanded? No, it hasn't expanded yet. Double War Factory, 3rd ref? No, just another power plant. Is that another power plant? No, he's gone for comp center. This is fine. You don't have to fast expand if you're going to go triple ref here, but I think the reason why they do it is because of the blue Tiberium, right? You kind of want blue Tiberium, so a lot of people go 2 ref, and then they expand, get blue Tib. Then you could put a 3rd ref down. This is I actually don't see many people do 3 ref on this field because they're so focused on trying to get the blue Tib. I think 1 ref here to get the blue Tib, because you can manually get them to pick out the blue Tib, and then get a 3rd ref down here. So that way, if there's any type of push that's happening later on, you can have cleaned most of this field up quick enough. Because most players, like, you don't see them clean up the whole field very quickly, right? It takes quite some time, like, deep into the late game to get it, because they don't have enough refining on it. Here comes the bike buggy push. What has he got to stop it? 1 Titan? Oh no, some Titans over here. He's just not in position, right? He needs to, yeah, he's going to be in position. He's going to attack the MCV. Like, surely he's not going to get the MCV. He needs to not, he's going to get the MCV? Oh my god. Really? He needs the building block. He needs the building block. He's not going to get the MCV. Okay, General, maybe he could have got it. It would have been hard to say. He would have taken losses. But I guess he feels, no, I don't need to destroy it. Oh, it would have been fantastic, but if he didn't get it, that would have been a disaster. I think that's what he's worried about. So MikeMadMan does live. He does survive. That bike is history. See you later. He's got blue Tib now. He's mining blue Tib, so General is going to be cranking it. Someone's messaging me on Discord. Hopefully there's another series to cast. But I might have to take a break for lunch and then come back with another stream. We'll have to see how that goes. But I'm down for doing more streams today. I do have a little bit of time. I have got the night shift, but that's still like, I don't have to get ready for that for at least a couple of hours. Probably at least, yeah, 4 or 5 hours, so. He's going to start taking out these harvesters. Unfortunately, he's been caught out of position, but MikeMadMan's just going to go for it. He's going to return the favor. He's going to get that harvester. Just gets a harvester. But this Titan actually getting crushes off as well. Oh my god, but there's still nothing here. He's losing everything in the main. Another Titan comes out. He needs at least another Titan here to help out. Meanwhile, oh, there's purifiers. It's double purifier. Like, it might just end right here and here. It's going to be a Tiberian main detonation, and that is the end of the army. Oh my god, I think it's GG. It is GG. With that, I mean, his whole main base was gone, and he just lost his whole army. He didn't even need the click, and the purifiers probably could have done most of the work for him. But that's it. That's a quick one. So it's going to be another sweep, guys. Another sweep. General does sweep. Surprise! Actually got pretty lucky there. And that desert field game, that definitely could have gone the way of MikeMadMan. So he is going to win this series. So let's go to the results. Let's have a look here. General 56. MikeMadMan. So there you go, guys. General 56 has done it. He's got a 4-0 sweep, and that's going to take him to the top of the ladder in Group A. Hopesend briefly had it for a what? What was that, like, 30 minutes? 45 minutes? Who's messaging me on Discord? What's going on? We got, yeah. Mr. Q-Move says he's being hard dodged. There are definitely some players who are just like, they're available and they just don't play. And they keep dodging, and I'm like, you're just going to get disqualified at some point if you don't get your games up. There's nothing much happening on the leagues right now. Rising League A. I think MapleReaper is going to play MikeMadMan. I don't think I'm going to cast that because... yeah, I'm going to take a break. I'm going to take a break, and I'm not going to do MikeMadMan versus MapleReaper. I mean, it probably would be more even, but I think that's enough Rising League for now. Okay, yeah, he's going to go. Basically, I might be back. I might be back later today. It's 1 p.m. I can cast till about 5 p.m. So I got about a 4-hour block left before I have to get ready and head out. I do have some other stuff I got to do as well, which I should be trying to pencil in. But I'm going to call the stream there for now. Thanks for tuning in for Rising League. I will do our best to bring some more Pro League, and then we'll see how it goes. Hopefully, we can catch some the higher leagues, because I know that the last 2 or so streams have been Rising League. But interesting to watch, interesting to play. Thanks for tuning in to the stream. Stay tuned to my channel, and I'll be back with some more Kane's Wrath action as soon as possible.
Ha ha ha.